Another banger, Nigeria, in a sudden and far-reaching decision that has sent shockwaves through government circles and the business community, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered the disbandment of a powerful committee responsible for handling critical federal assets. The move has triggered immediate reactions ranging from cautious approval to deep suspicion as Nigerians try to understand what this means for transparency, accountability, and the future of public wealth. Is this a bold step to clean up the system or the opening of a new power struggle over national resources? The announcement has left many officials stunned and ordinary citizens asking hard questions. Stay locked in as we unpack these high-stakes developments, the background of the committee, the intense reactions it has provoked, and the wider implications for governance and the economy. This news is packed with tension, intrigue, and revelations that will keep you fully engaged. The committee in question had been tasked with overseeing the management valuation and, in some cases, disposal or restructuring of significant federal assets, including properties, investments, and other strategic holdings. Its work touched sensitive areas of public finance and national wealth. According to sources, the decision to disband it was taken at the highest level and communicated through official channels with little prior public indication that such a sweeping change was imminent. But why was this particular committee targeted? And what does this sudden disbandment reveal about the state of asset management under the current administration? The answers emerging are both revealing and controversial. Insiders describe the committee as having accumulated considerable influence over time, with its recommendations carrying weight in decisions involving billions of naira worth of public property. In a reconstructed account of the internal discussions leading to the decision, a senior official is said to have told colleagues the structure had become too powerful and insufficiently accountable. We cannot continue with a system that operates with limited visibility. Another participant reportedly cautioned, disbanding it is one thing, replacing it with something better is the real test. If we create a vacuum, the problems will only multiply. The exchange captured the mix of resolve and anxiety surrounding the move. The announcement has already generated strong public reactions. Some Nigerians welcomed the decision as a necessary disruption of an entrenched arrangement, while others expressed concern that the sudden removal of an oversight body could create opportunities for less transparent dealings. Business leaders and civil society groups are calling for clarity on what will replace the committee and how federal assets will now be managed. As reactions continue to pour in, the bigger question is whether this disbandment will lead to improved stewardship of national assets or open the door to new controversies. The stakes for public trust and fiscal responsibility are high. Federal assets represent a significant portion of the nation's wealth. How they are managed, valued, and in some cases transferred has long been a source of public interest and occasional scandal. In one reconstructed conversation among civil society actors, a transparency advocate addresses a small group. Any powerful body handling public assets must operate under strict scrutiny. If the committee was not delivering accountability, then change is justified, but the replacement structure must be better, not weaker. Another participant replies, the danger is that we dismantle one arrangement only to create another that is even less transparent. Nigerians need to see the full picture. Official statements so far have framed the decision as part of a broader effort to streamline government processes and strengthen oversight. Critics and cautious observers insist that the government must provide detailed information on the reasons for the disbandment, the interim arrangements, and the long-term framework that will govern federal assets. Behind the decision to disband the committee, what political calculations, bureaucratic rivalries, and potential power shifts are at play? The full news is still unfolding. Political and policy analysts view the move as a significant assertion of presidential authority over a sensitive area of governance. In closed discussions, some advisors emphasize the need to assert control and reduce institutional bottlenecks, while others warn of the risks of sudden institutional disruption. Questions about the committee's past performance, the interests that may have benefited from its operations, and the design of its successor remain central to the emerging debate. Detailed background on the mandate and activities of the disbanded committee, timeline of the decision, and the official communication surrounding it. Reactions from key stakeholders, including government officials, business groups, civil society, and opposition voices. Public conversation across media platforms and community spaces reflecting the diversity of opinion. Speculative scenarios on how the management of federal assets may evolve in the absence of the committee. Interviews and reconstructed discussions with officials, analysts, and ordinary citizens. Broader implications for public financial management, anti-corruption efforts, and institutional reform. This sudden disbandment of a powerful committee handling federal assets by President Tinubu has opened a new chapter in the ongoing debate about how Nigeria manages its public wealth. Whether the decision leads to greater transparency and efficiency or creates new uncertainties, the coming weeks will be critical. Nigerians are watching closely for clear answers and concrete next steps. What is your assessment of the decision to disband the committee and the reactions it has generated? Share your views in the comments, like, subscribe, and stay with us for continuous updates on this developing news. This is your channel for clear analysis of the issues that shape our governance and our shared resources. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep the conversation going.